This is a story about a girl named Lucky. Just kidding. This is the story about the first time I went on a date with a girl. The reason why I'm laughing is because I look like this at the end. Oh, okay. This is my dog licking my tears off of my face. Anyways, let me set the scene for you. This is in Toronto. I personally feel like the girls are prettier in Toronto because sorry, someone called me. I personally think the girls are prettier in Toronto just because they're more natural and everybody looks different. Everyone in LA looks the same. Everyone in LA looks like we're both like femmes, so I don't really know who's like how the dynamic goes. This is my first time ever going out with a girl. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna plan it. I'm like, hey, meet me here at this time. I made us a reservation and yeah. She's like, perfect. Never been in that place before, but it looks good. See you soon. And I'm like, oh, jittery because it's my first time ever going on a date. I'm a girl date virgin. We meet in the restaurant in the city because we're motherfucking city girls. We meet at the restaurant. We order drinks. I want to loosen up a little bit. We have good conversation. It's going good. And the day that we went out was a Friday. So she was like, oh my God, my friend just hit me up. We could go to this party. You want to go to a party? I'm like, hell yeah. So I pay for the check because I don't know how this fucking dynamic works. You know, we pull up to the place. We pull up to the spot. We're looking cute as fuck together. I'm feeling good about myself. And we meet the guy who invited her. And this is the downfall of the story. This is where it starts going downhill. Pulls me to the side and she's like, oh, by the way, I'm so sorry. This guy, he's just like obsessed with me. And I'm like, okay, queen, I get it. Like, you're pretty. I don't really care. Like, we talking on the balcony, having a good time. This bitch, Robert, comes. I actually don't know his name. It was like Robert, Jack, Jake, one of those, like, you get the picture. And Jake, whatever this man's name was, kept doing that the entire night. Hey, it's shot o'clock. You guys are too pretty to not be taking shots right now. Like that guy. The guy that is going to give you a hug type guy. And you know, at first I didn't really care. I was like, you're fine. Come on, let's go. And then after like 5 times, I was like, okay, bitch. Enough is enough. That's when I started drinking for revenge. And that's when I'm like, this man is trying to steal my date. And that's why I started getting less spicy. I was like, why are you so obsessed with us? Like, why are you so obsessed? Like, I was like, leave us alone. No, in a funny way. But then she started entertaining it. This is the moment that I started drinking I was going through all 5 stages of grief. And then he started touching her, which I was like, ew, with a dick, disgusting me. And she told me, she's like, honestly, I think I'm just gonna sleep over here. And she was like, we should do this again sometime. And I was like, what the fuck? Literally, I wasn't confident in my sexuality and that just made me more insecure. We were all talking, but at the end, it came to a point where like they were on a date and I was just third wheeling. So I was like, okay, girl, I'm just gonna call my Uber home. I get in my Uber and my Uber asked me, he's like, how was your night? And I started crying. He doesn't like speak very much English and I would just cry in silence. There's no music. But I hope that she got a little something that night because all that I got was trauma.